Hi, all. Goddess Renata here. It's hot today. I've got the fan on in the room. I got this hat on too. I suppose if my hair was longer, the fan would be blowing my hair. But I got this short little blonde afro, so no hair flying. Although I love wearing my wigs because then I can have like hair. You've seen me with my different little wigs I wear. I love it. Anyhow, I was playing around with this hat though today, and I had it kind of cool. Maybe we could do it like this. Ooh, that's kind of sassy, isn't it? Or we could be like low brim like this, cover up the eye. Of course, this is a precursor announcement to what's coming up on the 31st. The Shaw, Snack, and Share. August 31st, 3 to 6 p.m. at where? The Goddess House, 7431 Zircon Drive, Southwest, Lakewood, Washington, 98498. 253-441-8530 to get directions and to let me know that you're going to be showing up. And this is a precursor to us doing a little bit of style meetup, having some fun with the cool curated items we have for men and for women in our garage, and some fun jewelry and some other fun little knickknacks that we have created. You know what's interesting too? I was listening to in one of the groups, Your First 5K, Arlen Hamilton. I love her. She shares so much information. And I'm wanting to emulate that with when unicorns, well, actually, it's not unicorns, it's when pigs fly and unicorns roam the land. I believe they do now. We all need a little bit more of that everyday magic. And I started sending out invitations to people that I have worked with in terms of numerology and intuitive conversation. I just started yesterday. I sent out about 15 invitations. And, I'm anticipating that, there'll be maybe a 5% of people when I'm all done sending out invitations that will go, oh, cool. Let's join you online. What is this membership? $9 a month. $50 a year to hang out with me, Goddess Renata, and everybody else in my tribe, as well as possibly starting your own school online. I'm 68, so I didn't grow up with any of this, none of this. And about 4 years ago, maybe 5 years ago, I started doing some YouTubes. I actually had a show on VT Radio called Welcome to the New Normal, Infinite Possibilities. That was going on during COVID and everybody was like locked down and scared. I was not. And my mentor came on the show as well to be one of my permanent guests. I do recall inviting somebody to be on the show, to come to the studio live. And what they said to me is like, oh, what's the Zoom link? I'm like, no, there's no Zoom link. There's no Zoom link. This is live. So anyhow, fast forward several years, we're through that, hopefully. And now we can get on to experiencing more magic in the Magic Lab that we have inside of my membership, the Magic Lab. Isn't that kind of cool? Yeah. I came up with that because I had a dream, and I'll share again. I had a dream, not unlike what Martin Luther King had, but it was my dream. I had a dream about an owl and a flying pig. So in a quick nugget, here is the dream. I was in the backyard in my dream, and there's a bunch of trees, which there are if you've been to my place. And there were some owls in the tree. Owls, owls. I said, hey, how are you, owls? And then I had a little bit of a blanket over me, and under the blanket, it kind of poked up under my side. I'm like, what is that? And out flew a velvet black pig that had wings. And I thought it was Harley. So instantly in the dream, I'm like, oh, Harley, the black velvet flying pig. And Harley flew out and flew over my husband's robe. It was a white robe. And then I woke up and I'm like, oh my gosh, I just got visited by what? A black velvet little pig. So the night before, actually, I had gone to bed saying, I need to come up with a name for this school platform, this membership club, this thing I'm doing. And that's the thing that came to me the next day. So dreams are a big part of this magic lab and imbuing everyday magic into your life. Your life does not have to be perfect to be wonderful. In fact, today has been kind of glitchy for me. And I just find myself taking a deep breath. You know, it is what it is. Um, and I'm wanting to keep these really short, kind of like my fro, short. It's easier to manage. It looks nice. And then, you know, when I want to do something different, I'll put on a different hat. I mean, I'll physically put on a different hat for you when I want to do something different, or I'll have a wig on because I like to change it up. That keeps magic in my life. Actually, let's just chat about that for a minute. What keeps magic in your life? Go ahead and comment below. All right. I'm going to say goodbye to you for now. I will see you again in the school where what? Pigs fly and unicorns rule the land. This is Goddess Renata. I'll see you soon.